Okay, we are back and ready for more. Forgive the slightly off title here. That'll be corrected later. Don't you worry about that. And the categories to start this one are Asia, the Five Senses, Presidents, Heroes, Hollywood Romance, and X's and O's. The two most populous countries in the world. What are India and China? Land of Genghis Khan. It's bordered by Russia to the north and China to the east, west, and south. Turkey. Mongolia. Leader of the Mongols. This Soviet-occupied country separates Pakistan from the USSR. Afghanistan. This gulf, made famous by war, runs along the coast of northern Vietnam. What is the Persian Gulf? Oh no? Tonkin. First to live in the White House, and only one to father another president at this point in time. Who was John Adams? This was before George H.W. in 1992 and George W., his son, in 2000. No, I'm sorry. George H.W. was 1988. Clinton was 92. George W. was 2000. That's how it went. The Union of Seven Sheikdoms on the Persian Gulf coast of the Arabian Peninsula. What are the United Arab Emirates? Sense associated with the hammer, anvil, and stirrup bones. What is hearing? The three bones of the ear. The part of the eye that determines its color. What is the iris? The common word for myopia. What is nearsightedness? With sweet, salt, and sour, this completes the four basic taste sensations. What is bitter? It conducts stimuli from the nose to the brain. What is the olfactory bulb? Or nerve, yeah. During the War of 1812, his wife saved Washington's portrait from the burning White House. It's either Monroe or Madison, I'm not sure which. Madison. This rocket-powered plane was the first to reach altitudes over 300,000 feet. George Burns and John Denver starred in this heavenly comedy. Oh, God. His wife, 2 daughters, ranch, and dog shared these 3 initials with him. LBJ. Their home, Pickfair, was named for this pair. Pickford and Fairbanks would probably have done fine. It's the Canadian national anthem. What is O Canada? What? Let me guess, I'm about to go on a serious tirade about semantics, right? If you're really going to penalize me just because I didn't put an H on the end of the O, well, you can just go fuck yourself right to fucking hell, can't you? Fucking bitch. Her husbands have included Humphrey Bogart and Jason Robards Jr. I can see this being one Hollywoodian slut. Who's Liz Taylor? Okay, Lauren Bacall. At least this time I was actually wrong. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye in this Rodgers and Hammerstein song. As high as an elephant's eye. Oh, what a beautiful day. Born Leslie King, Jr., this president was never elected to the office. Pretty sure that was Ford. He was Speaker, promoted to Vice, and then promoted to President. Surprisingly, this Southern president was the first to be born in a hospital. He first fought Apollo Creed, then Clubber Lang for the heavyweight title. Who is Rocky Balboa? Carolyn Keene's Teenage Sleuth. She's the female counterpart of the Hardy Boys. Who's Nancy Drew? This Lew Wallace hero triumphed in the Chariot Arena. Outraged fans forced Arthur Conan Doyle to bring him back after he died. Oh yeah, people were not happy about that one. Who is Sherlock Holmes? Readers cried at her death in Dickens' The Old Curiosity Shop. She cut her movie career short to marry Prince Rainier. Who was Grace Kelly. This director was Judy Garland's second husband. This real husband and wife played a husband and wife on Days of Our Lives. Alex Haley co-authored the autobiography of this slain black nationalist leader. Who's Malcolm X? All right. This time we have Saintly Cities, Famous Pears, Fruits and Vegetables, The 30s, Fathers, and Rock and Roll. Where Fats Domino found his thrill. Athena's gift to mankind, the branches which bear it, are a symbol of peace. What is the olive tree? "18 miles south of where the Missouri and Mississippi rivers meet, it's the city of the Arch." What is St. Louis? Is it St. Paul? Oh, go fuck yourself, stupid game. Germany's invasion of this country on September 1st, 1939, started World War II. What is Poland? With over 8 million people, this fastest growing city is the largest in Brazil. What is Sao Paulo? Pretty sure Sao means saint. What the f... That's 3 in one night, game. Jesus Christ. When did spelling ever mean anything on this show? Upon its completion in 1931, it was the world's tallest building. What is the Sears Tower? Alright, this time, in all fairness, it was probably the Empire State Building. Yeah. That's when it was completed. Sears Tower would have already been up then. Led by Brian Setzer, this trio has revived interest in rockabilly. It'd be Peter, Paul, and Mary. Stray Cats. It's the site of 4 Air Force bases, Fort Sam Houston, and the Alamo. What is San Antonio, Texas? Been there, seen all that. It was the eastern terminus of the Pony Express. This I don't know. I could narrow it out and say St. Paul. St. Joseph. Oldest in the U.S., this Florida city was settled by Spaniards in 1565. Oh, shit. St. Augustine. Couldn't come up with it. Led his comets into music history as they rocked around the clock. Cute. Halley's Comet. Radio's Freeman Golsden and Charles Correll. Probably Gosden, right? Yeah. I don't do any rehearsal for this beforehand, so any butchering I do, oops. The ancient Greek known as the father of epic poetry. Homer. It describes an outer ear condition common among boxers. Oh, shit. An outer ear condition common among boxers? I don't have it. We're just going to have to sit here for a few seconds. Cauliflower ear. They wait for no man. We're referring to the two things that are certain in life? Not quite. Time and tide. In 1954, this Cleveland DJ popularized the phrase rock and roll. They were Ricky and Lucy's neighbors on I Love Lucy. Boy, we're hitting all my blind spots tonight, huh? Sign-off ending to a two-way radio conversation. Now I know the answer that they want. And it is very, very incorrect. You say over when you're expecting a response, and you say out when you're not. You never say over and out. Ever, ever, ever. So this is absolutely incorrect. Ben Franklin said, "In this world, nothing is certain but these." And I alluded to this on an earlier clue. What are death and taxes? In this theme song, Merv Griffin has a lovely bunch of coconuts. A lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are, hanging from my... Excuse me. Whoops. Juice from this vegetable is used to dye some cheeses an orange color. What are tomatoes? I mean, a red juice would certainly tint those cheeses that color. Would it have been carrot juice? They wouldn't be slick enough to have said orange, right? Carrots, yep. Interesting, though. Very rarely do I detect any hint of carrot. Nickname of British sailors that comes from this fruit eaten to prevent scurvy. I never knew that. Top box office draw of 1936. She had exactly 56 curls. Who was Shirley Temple? Now known as Hoover Dam, it was completed in 1936. I never knew it as any other name. I guess this is what happens when a president gets his hands on it. This comic was killed with pilot Wiley Post in a 1935 airplane crash. Will Rogers. This gray-bearded symbol carries an hourglass and a scythe. Who is Father Time? Not a what. Who? Okay, let's go. The Old Testament father who nearly sacrificed his son, Isaac. Who is Father Abraham? Spencer Tracy played this priest who said, "There is no such thing as a bad boy." Tell that to the people on Cops. Scientist Edward Teller is often called the father of this weapon. Not the catapult. You know what? Why not? Let's try it. It's too bad I don't get to see what they said, though. I could be repeating. What is the catapult? The H-bomb. Well, now to finish. It is what R&B stand for. What are rhythm and blues? I could wager nothing and just win this outright. But I'm never going to do that. No way. Let's do it all for all we can. Category is world capitals, and the clue is this. This European capital is known as the City of Lights. What is Paris? That was a little too easy. Well, that's a win. and a much bigger one than the guy who carried this name before had. Anyway, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching, and remember, all it cost you was a choice. Have an alpha night.